Hey yo, this is May the 7th, and I think it was today, but there's a young man named Ahmaud Arbery, and he was shot while jogging. They say he was shot by two people while jogging, and check it out.
Ask anyone who knew him. Ahmaud Arbery loved to run.
Unless it was pouring rain down outside, Ahmad was going to be running.
But somehow, on a sunny Sunday in a coastal Georgia community, Arbery's run became a deadly chase. 1 p.m., February 23rd, according to police reports, Arbery is seen
1
in the
p.m.
Satilla Shores
February
neighborhood,
23rd.
where residents say there have been break-ins. He was walking around a home under construction, and then he's spotted running in the road. His presence triggers calls to 911.
And you said someone's breaking into it right now?
His
Yeah,
presence.
It's almost open. It's under construction. And he's running right now. There he goes right now.
Okay, what is he doing?
He's running down the street.
Just running down the
Police
street.
report Gregory McMichael is standing in his front yard when he sees what he thinks is the suspect in the neighborhood break-ins as
He
he
thought
puts
he
it
was a suspect.
hauling ass down the street.
McMichael, a retired Glenn County police officer, and his son Travis grab a handgun and a shotgun. According to police documents,
And he's
jump
supposed to
into
be
a
a
truck and begin following Arbery.
skilled officer
The
of the
report
law.
describes how the father and son, along with another man, tried repeatedly to cut him off. Each time, Arbery just ran around them. Eventually, the father and son managed to get ahead of Arbery, using their truck to block his path. Travis McMichael on the street holding a shotgun. The worlds of the runner and the chasers collided violently. It's the
Crazy.
moment captured by an unidentified person in this video that CNN's not been able to authenticate, allegedly depicting a fight for the shotgun.
Look at
3
that.
shots, and Arbery died in the street.
Look
More
at
than 2
that.
months later, no one's been charged, a fact that has left Arbery's father and others outraged.
I want to see these people
So this
go
happened in
ahead.
February.
Go to prison, whatever. They need the harsh crime they can get.
Critics contend that there was no arrest because the man with the shotgun is the son of a former police officer from the
Just
same
because he was a
department
son
initially investigating the case. In fact,
of
because
officer.
of the father's law enforcement connections, 2 district attorneys recused themselves. Before he quit, the second DA in a letter said Travis McMichael was acting in self-defense when he killed Arbery, and that the
What kind of
pursuit by 2
self-defense
armed
when
white
you
men
pursue
of an
someone?
unarmed young black man was perfectly legal under Georgia's citizens arrest law. Outraged, Arbery's friends and family feared his story was being overlooked in the pandemic that also kept protesters at home.
There are a lot of people
That's
who are
right.
discouraged and believe that this is going to be one of those cases that has
This
happened in other parts of the nation.
swept underneath the rug.
Life was lost and justice was not rendered.
But the video has now trumped pandemic concerns.
The community has united. I mean, as you've seen out here, there's members of all races.
Wanda Cooper, Arbery's
It's
mother,
crazy.
says she has not seen the video and never will.
I saw my son come in the world, and seeing him leave the world is not something that I want to see ever.
We made a number
Nah,
of
man,
attempts to
not
speak
me
to the
either.
McMichael family without success. Friday would have been Ahmaud Arbery's 26th birthday. His father says there would have been a
25,
celebration,
man.
and afterward, his son would have stepped out the door and run. Martin Savage, CNN, Glenn County, Georgia.
Just 25, man. You know what I mean? It's crazy. And it's just like, I believe that someone dies every day believe somebody's being born every day. But since we're on the bottom level, it's like anyone with my skin complexion will always be a target in this country. When I was younger, one of the men in my lives was pro our color and was against a lot of the bullshit coming from the world, dealing with all these traditions and these mechanisms of practicing hate while you're in front of somebody, but you try to be so deceptive with a smile or a handshake or a gift or a gesture. When I was younger, I was afraid to, I ain't gonna say, I wasn't afraid. It was just, I was very aware. Fuck it. I was afraid, nervous, and very aware that by walking down the street, I could become a victim of circumstances. Easily. Easily. I could have either been called in for walking in the neighborhood at the wrong time, on the wrong day, you know what I'm saying? And then just because I fit the description, something could have happened to me. Or I could have been walking down the street by my own business and somebody riding in a vehicle, you know what I'm saying, get right past me, throw something at me, mess up my world. Or hit me in the back of the head with a baseball bat, you know what I'm saying? Or anything like that. Things that I shouldn't have to worry about, you know what I'm saying, being a kid. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have to worry about people doing wrong things to me. Especially not over my color. They don't know me, don't know what type of person I am, but somebody could possibly just be like, I don't give a damn. It's fun for me, and whoop, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's just one of those things where I take this young man's his death with the intolerable livelihoods, lifestyles that most people with my skin color have to live through under the ways of this country. When I say the ways of this country, I'm like, slavery was brought to this country to develop this country. Slaves were then treated as contraband and unhuman like, un-American like. You know what I'm saying? And then they was free and was just sent to go do anything. So I'm just like, man, this jacked up. We need more people to address these situations and finally do something about it. Tired of it, man. I hate it. I don't like it. But, yo, thanks for watching the video. If you like what you hear, do some research, come up with your own opinion, and share this topic with somebody else.